Hey guys, Brad Danger here. It's quite early, but I'm about to head to California for a multi-day press trip with Toyota. Now, I've done some incredible stuff over the years with being an automotive journalist, driving brand new GR Supras and GR Corollas on the track in Salt Lake, going to the US Open with Lexus. And I was just thinking, instead of just pretending that this is going to be another cool car trip, I want to show you what this job really looks like. The stuff you don't see, the work behind the access, and whether being an automotive journalist is actually worth chasing, especially right now because my boys James and Thomas just were named the new hosts of Top Gear. That is legendary. Cheers, you guys. And I think it's the perfect moment to talk about this. Their story, it feels impossible, but it's actually just a blueprint, just not the same blueprint that existed 10 years ago when I started this stuff. So on this trip, I want to pull back the curtain, how you get invited, what brands actually care about. And if you're going to start from zero today, how you'd really do this in the modern landscape. Oh, my Uber's here. Let's go. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Is that a Fast and Furious Supra? No way. No way. Dude, nice car.
Hey, are you Brad?
Yeah?
You're Uber.
I thought I had a BMW.
It's BMW on the inside.
Oh my God. Is this one of those giveaway cars?
You know what? Win this car.
You can win this car?
Win this car.
Where at?
WinThisIdealCar.com.
Okay, the Uber driver is nice enough to let me drive myself in the Uber to the airport. Now, guys, this is one of the sickest cars. And not only can you win this, but you can also win bonus cash. I'm telling you, this is the coolest build I have ever done. And this guy over here, he's built 2 RWBs. He had the attention to detail that makes it pretty ideal. So let's get to the airport and get off to California. Oh my God, this car is unreal. I mean, beautiful lighting for it this morning, but I gotta catch a flight. Woo! Well, thank you for the Uber drive, buddy. 5 out of 5 star. 5 out of 5.
Love it.
Oh, I wanna see this thing depart. Is it faster than the airplane I'm going on? All right, my man, I'll see you next week. That car is way too much fun. I'm telling you guys, if you were to win a car, that is it. Or you can win a Shelby GT350 plus bonus cash. 2 different cars to choose from. All right, it's time to get on a plane. Okay guys, now the first thing about being an automotive journalist is that when you're on trips, well, you kind of have a family that you get to see. And I'm doing a layover right now. I took a longer flight to Santa Barbara because I wanted to see one of my favorite people in this world. You may know him, but he doesn't know that I'm here. So we'll see if he still loves me or not. Oh my God, it's the man, it's the myth, it's the legend, Travier.
How are you?
Oh, this guy right here. Now, we don't live in the same place anymore, so I don't get to see this beautiful place as much as I would like to, but we're headed to California and we're gonna see some other family because this circus or automotive journalism or whatever, like legit, you just see the same faces and you build relationships and you get to do cool stuff. And so the next few days are gonna be incredible. Super Bowl Sunday, we got a bunch of sun and some pretty cool cars. So you ready?
All right, let's go.
Go! Good to see you, dude. Cool, thank you. Platinum, let's go. Okay, so one of the things is you're supposed to wear your name tag so people know who you are if they don't know who you are, I guess. But the second thing, this room smells like cat litter. And Trav thinks that the fireplace is I mean, it smells like cat litter or like a basement, you know, like in Oh, dude.
It seems pretty clean in here.
Yeah, look at this hotel room.
I'm not complaining.
Bro,
I mean, I can deal with the scent.
Ideal? What's ideal?
I'm going like this.
I'm going 90 degree. All right, let's go to dinner, check it out, and then we'll catch you in the morning. Now guys, this is the only video that you really need to watch if you've ever said, I want to become an automotive journalist. You've seen the Instagram posts, the flights, the press cars lined up at dealer lots like they caught fire, the mountain roads, the track days, the hotel lobbies and espresso machines that feel like, well, they have a mortgage. And if it looks like a dream job, and sometimes honestly it is, well, it's not something that you just get by accident. And it is definitely not one that you keep by accident. I want to share exactly what I would do this year if I had to start from zero and land my dream job. I am in Ojai, California right now with Toyota, and I wanted to show you actually all the behind the scenes footage, you know, the schedule, the pressure, the weird little social rules nobody explains, the part where you realize the free trip is the smallest part of the equation because, well, here is the truth. Press events aren't rewards. They are auditions every single time. You're not being evaluated on whether you're nice. You're being evaluated on whether you're reliable. Do you show up on time? Do you ask the smart questions? Do you respect the car enough to drive it hard without doing anything stupid? What's up, bro? Yo. Now, I love this place. I love my job, but there's a lot more to it because you really have to understand what the brand is trying to communicate without just reading a press release into the camera like it's a bedtime story. Do you deliver the content when you say you will deliver the content? And that last one matters more than really anything because brands can forgive a hot take. They can't forgive you being a risk. And yes, it is work, mostly. The fun part is real, the cars are real, the locations are real, but so is the pressure because every time you're there, you're not just representing yourself, you're representing whether you're going to be invited again. I mean, you wake up earlier than you want to, there's a schedule taped to the back of your eyelids, breakfast is either fantastic or inedible, sometimes just like a sad muffin or something like that. And then there's always a reminder that the cars are pre-production units and that some features, well, they aren't final. And that you definitely should not do exactly the thing that you're thinking about doing the second that they stop looking. You drive the car, usually in conditions so curated that it barely resembles real life. You're having fun, but the brain is also doing the math the whole time. What's the hook? What's the story? What is the one sentence that explains why this car actually exists? What do I need to improve? What do I need to shoot to prove that point? Is my mic getting murdered by this wind noise right now? Is that sound coming from the car, or is it my jacket zipper about to end my career? Or maybe just my fly. And while you're doing all of that, you're also being watched, not in a creepy way, in a can we actually trust this person way? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Automotive journalism is not about access, it's about trust. A lot of people assume they're getting invited because we're going into a dead end. Oh my God, where'd you take me? Is this where I go to die? Dude, let's turn around. A lot of people assume that they aren't getting invited because they are too small. Sometimes, well, that's true, but more often brands just don't trust them yet. Or they trusted them once and got burned. Missed embargoes, late content, wrong facts, bad attitude, treating the event like a vacation instead of a work trip. And you might think that sounds a little bit dramatic, but look at how credentialing works around automotive events and motorsport. Many people straight up require proof or real coverage, and sometimes assignment letters. They're not doing that to be mean, they're doing it because access is expensive, logistics are annoying, and one bad actor can turn an event into a liability. Now, let's rewind for a second because I didn't come from the traditional way. I didn't have a journalism degree. I didn't come through a magazine. Nobody assigned me a car with a deadline. I started like most people start now. I turned a camera on and talked about cars because, well, I like them. And because I felt that most reviews weren't really answering the questions normal people actually had. It is really hard to talk and walk at the same time. Now, in 2021, I leaned hard into new car reviews, especially Toyota and their GR performance stuff. The cars enthusiasts actually really cared about. I wasn't doing it to unlock press events. I was doing it because nobody was explaining those cars the way that I wanted them to be explained. That turned into an invite to drive the GR Corolla with my best friend Trav, and it's still one of my favorite automotive experiences ever. Not because it was flashy, because, well, it felt earned. And that's what I want people to understand. The way into this job is not begging for access. It's building a track record that makes access make sense. So if you're starting today, here's the ideal playbook that I would follow to a T. First, pick a format that you can repeat weekly without burning out. If you can't repeat it, it's not a format, it is a one-off. Second, publish consistently before asking for anything. The industry's filter is simple. Show your work. Show me that you can finish. Third, make yourself easy to evaluate. A one-page press kit, 3 links, 1 sentence that describes your angle. That alone makes you feel real. Fourth, learn embargo and accuracy like your rent depends on it, because eventually it will. Embargo, well, that's trust. Accuracy is credibility. Lose either and you don't get invited back. Fifth, treat disclosure like it matters, because, well, it does. If something is sponsored, say it so clearly. The FTC has been blunt for years that advertising shouldn't be disguised as normal editorial content. If you want a long career, well, you don't play games with that. 6, start local and stack reps, dealership walkarounds, short form reviews, owner interviews, community events. If you can't create car content without press cars won't save you. And 7th, get into the room, join associations, meet PR people, meet other journalists. This is a relationship business, whether people like it or not. And 8th, when you finally reach out to a brand, you don't ask for a favor. You propose an outcome. You say what you will publish, where it will live, and when it goes live. That's how professionals talk. And honestly, it really doesn't matter your size. Just prove that you are good on camera, and then reach out to the different OEMs, and you can find their emails on their websites, and let them know that you'd like to be invited to their next event. So guys, I'm Brad Danger. That is Trav right there. This is Ideal, and thank you for watching my TED Talk on how to become an automotive journalist this year. If it's something you've ever been aspiring to do, well, it's better to do it today than tomorrow. But either way, I'm telling you, it's one of the most enjoyable, rewarding jobs that you can have on this earth. Plus, I mean, the views aren't bad either. The cars are great, and the people are even better. Thank you to Toyota for flying us out here to drive a couple of their new cars, the BZ Woodland and the C-HR, which honestly, we've been both blown away by. And that's the coolest thing about these events, is that you don't really know what to expect, and so that's why you have to try every flavor of ice cream. I'm Brad Danger. This is Ideal. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out some of these Ideal vids over here. And promise me one thing: keep living the Ideal lifestyle. How'd I do? Really? I killed it? Yeah! What's good?